Use obviously is about consumerism. How can we be more responsible in our consumption? Are there alternative consumption patterns, for example, like recycling, swapping, renting, repairing? These are all newer economic models that we could be adopting. As you well know, the fashion industry is the third or second most polluting globally. But with global challenges come global opportunities. And most of our apparel, our garments, is made in Asia, including China and India. So this is where I think, if done correctly, this is where most of the impact can be felt. So it's not just through environmental sustainability, labor sustainability and financial equity as well. So these are the things that we try and focus on and make industry players more aware of the part that they play. I think when you ask people if they want to buy ethically, most people will say yes. But unfortunately, sometimes these things do come at a cost. So I think instead of trying to get the consumers to kind of buy ethically and then having a strain on their wallets, what we actually have to do is to work with the producers to see, can we produce these things ethically, but also at a unit economics that makes sense for everybody. Because that's the only way I think we can actually shape change throughout and shape change sustainably. So when we talk about use, I guess it's more about conscious consumption. So really making the consumers aware of the choices, that they make when they buy a certain piece of garment. Government regulations are going to come down pretty soon in Europe, in the US, and then hopefully in Asia. So then instead of just reacting to these regulations, I think industry leaders have to be proactive in working with regulators to say, okay, these are the changes I can make in this period of time, these are the changes I can make in the midterm. Second profound change is consumers are actually getting more aware, and that's a good thing. So they're demanding more from the brands to be more responsible. And young people, thankfully, the woke generation, they're expecting and they want to buy from brands that are mission-driven. So I think these two twin changes will actually help shape the industry to come. So you have big brands like Patagonia, obviously. They procure very sustainably. And then locally as well, we have smaller brands that make sure that they put circular practices into their design, into their procurement, and into their manufacturing. But that being said, I think there's still a long way to go for the industry at large to catch up. So what we're trying to do is to highlight the companies that are doing it well, which is why we have things like Impact Awards, Be the Change Summit. So we highlight how they're doing it well and how it also reaps financial benefits, so that others can say, maybe this is a model that I could adopt over the course of the year. We are so used to doing things the old way that we don't dare to think out of the box. So it's also a time to challenge industry leaders and business leaders to have a kind of mindset change and business transformation within their organization to do the correct thing.